Alrighty. Let me go ahead and turn that down because that is pretty loud. So hello everyone. How is everyone doing today? I am streaming again today because we have something pretty interesting going on for the next couple of days. We actually have something going on right now as we do speak. The big, huge winter storm that is going to be impacting the East Coast is going to, or is right now, impacting the Midwest. So, of course, that's why we have moderate risks of winter weather out there. So, thought of starting my streams like this now with winter weather, just so you guys can get an idea of what's going to be happening. Anyways, hello French, how are you doing? And hello Radical Charge, how are you doing as well? Um, well, if you want to be mod, then get on your other account. I mean, it's one account. I'll only make you. I'll make you a mod on one account. That's what I do. So, anyways, yeah. I have a very, 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 very high risk of severe weather. Yes, you do have a very, 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 very high risk of severe weather. Today, no, I'm joking. This is winter weather impacts. So this is how I'll be doing them. So it's kind of like how the Storm Prediction Center does, like the. It's kind of like the Storm Prediction Center, how we have here. But we're gonna be doing this for winter weather. So I guess it's something very similar to how I did my other things. But anyways, this whole thing here is by the Weather Prediction Center. So I hope you all are doing well, and let's get right into this stream. So as we can see here, right here is actually where the winter storm is right now. Can you keep the radar up all night? I cannot, because I'd have to leave my whole PC running all night, which I do not want to do. So I do apologize about that. But anyways, yeah. So we have some minor to moderate risks out west due to the winter storm that is right now impacting them out there. Excuse me. So quite interesting stuff going on out there tonight. So yes, of course, the yellow is a moderate risk of winter weather, and then in the yellow is minor risk of severe weather. It's not severe weather, it's winter weather. I gotta keep that in my head this whole entire time, because we will not be doing severe weather streams that much at the moment due to it being, of course, winter season. So let's keep that winter weather thing in my head. So winter weather, minor risk in the yellow, and then moderate risk in the orange. Hello, weathermen of the north. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. We have a lot of interesting stuff going on, so I am reviewing all of that. So anyways, and then here's the big deal. That is all the big deal. If you are in the yellow and up, you'll be seeing winter weather, in which, of course, all the major cities, besides Richmond and all the Hampton Roads areas, are not in this, of course, because they are too south to really get a lot of the cold air. But yeah, so D.C., Baltimore, Wilmington, Philly, New York City, and even Boston is in the winter weather risks. So, and then really the gray, not the biggest thing to worry about, but just means some isolated spots of maybe snow could happen in there, or scattered spots of snow could happen and all that. So But anyway, so this is all the big deal. Of course, we have a major risk in the red, and then we have some little areas, as we can see. These little areas of purple are extreme risks of winter weather. So that's a pretty big risk, guys. Extreme risk is huge. So yeah. Good news, I might get 2 inches on Saturday. Nice. That is pretty nice. But anyways, huge thing, a major, a big widespread area is in that too. Of course, outside of that, in the moderate risk of winter weather is, well, there's this big, huge risk, or this big, huge area, big widespread area. I don't know what else to say there, but this is me explaining this whole thing. So, and then of course we have the yellow, which is the minor risk, which is kind of the lowest, I guess, big threat. Kind of like a slight in severe weather, but for winter weather. So I guess that's how you can think of it. And then of course we have limiteds everywhere, but those really sometimes don't have a big play in too much. So but anyways, yeah, so let's actually go ahead and get over to the models now. Kind of took me a while to explain all that, but yeah, I think some of you guys are kind of new to that, but I just found it out the other day when I was streaming. So Nightbot, I did not add that. I did forget to, so I do apologize. So good news. Okay, yeah, I've read that. My weather station said it got down to 1 degrees above zero last night. That is really cold. It never gets cold over here, and I'm actually getting impacted by this winter storm, but not at the highest rates. I could be getting a very messy conditions tomorrow. Very messy. I could get all three of the winter weather precipitation, so that's not good. Can I post winter bulletins? If you would like, yes. The alerts, yeah, actually, if you want, you can. But anyways, first of all, go check the NAM 3cam. I'll check that after I'm done checking the main models here, which is, of course, the European and the GFS. So, of course, let's actually go ahead and go over to here. Of course, this is where it's happening. So, as we can see here, here's the European, which is the best model, by the way. That is the king of all the models. Don't get me wrong. Most accurate, so love this model. So, of course, as we're seeing here, let's actually go to around hour 60. I think that's good enough. I hope you guys agree with that. Hour 60, I think, is when it'll show all the snow accumulations. But anyways, yeah. So here's a big cutoff to a lot of the major snow going up all over the place. So of course, everyone in the red is getting a foot and above, which is a lot of snow. And then everyone in here is getting 2 feet, which is a lot of snow again. So it looks like most of the major cities along the I-95 down to D.C. are getting snow from this. Anyways, we have a lot of stuff issued for everywhere along the eastern seaboard. So a lot of things are going to happen with this winter storm, literally everywhere. So it could be a big one for a lot of people, especially if you're in Western Virginia, Eastern West Virginia, um, Maryland, the western part of Maryland, and even up into central and northern central Pennsylvania and parts of New Jersey and New York could be getting over a foot as well. So those are the biggest impacts from this winter storm gale, blockbuster winter storm. So European model once again, and it looks like that New York City could be getting about a foot of snow. So that's a lot of snow. Philadelphia, 8.4 inches of snow from this thing. Sorry, that's Trenton. Trenton, 8.4 inches. Philadelphia could be seeing 6.5 according to our European model. Wilmington, 6 inches. Baltimore is right on the cutoff, so they'll be seeing 3.1 inches, which they're right now in a winter weather advisory. Same for D.C., 1.4 inches, which they're also in a winter weather advisory. But D.C. could be seeing potentially the less out of all the major cities. And then we also have some of these places out here in Western Virginia, which are seeing a foot of snow. So winter storm warnings are right now currently in effect. Let's actually go ahead and take a look at the warnings if you want me to. So hold on. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so I kind of lost myself there. So do apologize for that. So here's right now the advisories and warnings and watches. So here's everything on the East Coast, and most of that, all of that actually is from the winter storm. Even all these flood warnings, coastal flood warnings and flood watches are in effect for this winter storm gale, blockbuster winter storm. So of course in all this purple here going up the coast is all of the winter weather advisories, and also it's going up all through here as well, into Virginia, West Virginia, Ohio, and even Pennsylvania. And of course we are seeing up here winter storm watches, and then of course all in the pink, we all know what that is, winter storm warnings. I wouldn't be surprised if I don't know if this will happen, but could potentially be seeing some blizzard warnings all up and through here, so who knows about that, but it's possible. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't issue any of that, but once again, who knows, it could be possible. But anyways, and then we have some stuff out here too, which is from the winter storm. It's actually right now impacting these guys. Of course, winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories in the purple. So, and that is for the storm that is right now impacting them. So a lot is going on out there. But anyway, let's go ahead and get back to this, and let's go ahead and get to the GFS model. Let's go ahead and get to our... Let's actually go ahead and take a look at the total accumulated snowfall. And GFS isn't the best thing to predict this, by the way, so wouldn't really expect this to be 100%. So, of course, here's the big cutoff to all the major snow. And it looks like for New York and Philadelphia, or that's not Philadelphia. Why do I keep saying that's Philadelphia? That's Trenton. Well, Trenton also, let's go ahead and add that in there because that is also a decent city. So you all could be seeing a foot or over. Baltimore 6 to 12 inches. I would put them at most of probably 4 to 8. That's what I would think, 4 to 8 inches. If they're lucky, they could get 10, but that's very unlikely for Baltimore. So City of Freehold, 5 to 10 inches, probably right. I mean, there's so much that's gonna happen from this. I mean, really though. By the way, I'm going to be storm chasing the storm to Philadelphia. Really. Well, if you are, stay safe, please. Um, because a lot of icy conditions. I really don't recommend it. By the way. Um, so yeah, really not recommended. But if you really want to, please stay safe and be aware of icy conditions. That huge role, huge role. So much uncertainty. You're very right. Whatever happens. So who knows? Yeah, really, who knows? So much uncertainty with this storm. I mean, there's really so much uncertainty with this storm right now, and we're a day away. All this is happening tomorrow, believe it or not. So it's coming in quick. Right now, the storm is right now building up out west in Oklahoma and Kansas, and it's gonna come over, and then it's gonna pretty much come from the south and then make its way up through here. So I can actually show the some of the models here. So some of the radar models or precipitation models. So of course, let's go and take a look at European first, and then hold on. Trying to read your guys' comments. Like, I'm trying to explain so much, but I don't want to like leave you guys behind in the chat. So like my mind is really on this right now because it is such a big weather event. So I do apologize. So I'm only getting like 3 to 5 inches. I think you'd get more. I'd say for you around at least 6 to 12 inches, in my opinion. 6 to 10, 6 to 12. Um, Lots of ice as well. Yeah, a lot of ice is gonna take a big role in this storm. So, which is not good at all. Ice is very bad. And unfortunately, DC could be seeing a lot of ice. DC could, all to here, they could be seeing a lot of ice. So it's possible. DC is going to be seeing a big, huge wintry mess, if that's the right thing to say. They're going to be seeing snow, sleet, ice, and even rain mixed in. So it's going to be everywhere for DC. So yeah, that I guess that's an example place. So yeah, you just made me change my mind. Yeah. Don't ever drive on the roads and in this condition, please. In these conditions, please, because dangerous. Of course, slippery roads. We all know that, but yeah, very slippery roads and a lot of this stuff. I'm in Maine, and we have been jumping 1 to 3 inches to now 6 to 12 inches. That is a lot. I'll have to check you guys though, but yeah. So, anyways, here's the European model. Of course, here's what they're saying for the European model. So it's going up, of course, from the southeast, like I said, southwest. Sorry. And then, of course, here's really when the big snow comes in. Here's when the big snow comes in. So DC could be seeing that. all those portions in western Virginia and eastern West Virginia, Maryland, could be seeing that too. That first part of heavy snow, and then of course it comes in, and then it gets really heavy whenever it gets into Pennsylvania and that panhandle of West Virginia, Maryland. So yeah, all that pink is heavy snow, and even some of those dark blues is heavy snow as well. And of course we have snow entering New York City, Philadelphia, and we have some mixing going on in Wilmington, and yeah, Baltimore and D.C. look to be seeing a lot of rain at this time, or freezing rain, potentially. So, here's the next 6 hours after that, and then it all really gets heavy up here in northern Pennsylvania and southern New York. Yeah, of course we're seeing this big huge mixture of just precipitation, which is kind of the rain line, quote unquote. So guys, if I go quiet, it's because I'm reading the chat, which I'm really glad chat is active, so I can interact with you guys. I really like that. Well, I mean, at least you're getting a lot of, accumulation from this thing. Yeah, you're getting a big thing of slush potentially all in through here. So anyways, this is what the European model, of course, is saying. Of course, yes, we have the center low and 198 millibars, which is not bad. Please check the non-3km. I'll check the non-3km after I'm done checking the GFS for you guys. So here's what the GFS is saying. So here's when it starts getting active. Of course, we have that heavy snow in there. For even DC sees it too. And it really said DC could be seeing nothing. Of course, we have some heavy snow here too. And then a big thing of freezing rain. And then big things of freezing rain too. All in through there. So, hello, James. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. If you are, good to hear. Low appears to be hugging the coast closer. Yeah, you're right. On GFS. I mean, they were hugging the... I mean, they were both showing it, hugging the coast really close. So, yeah, the GFS isn't as good as predicting snowstorms as the European. I mean, as I said, European is the number one. It is number one for forecasting. So, yeah. All in there is heavy snow. I should probably circle that area there specifically. Yeah, all that right there is heavy snow. And that is in Maryland and Pennsylvania. So there's a potential for over or even 2 feet of snow in that area. So a lot could happen. But anyways, let me go and check the NAM 3KM. I have to go here because I can get it better. So northeast, the 3KM, I'm not really too much with it, but I'll just show to you guys anyway. So hold on, let me actually just look at the radar thing first. So here's what the NAM is saying. It is showing a lot of, I think that's it's either freezing rain or sleet, but I'd have to go with freezing rain. Yeah, that's off freezing rain. Yeah, that goes over D.C. and Baltimore. Yeah, take a look at all that snow, by the way, guys. I mean, that is quite impressive. One of the biggest snowstorms the East Coast has seen in, I've heard, years. So very big deal, especially for anyone who is in the in Pennsylvania. So yeah, huge deal. That's all heavy snow. So yeah, they could be getting over a foot, almost to 2 feet, if not 2 feet, of snow in that area. So now let's go and take a look at the total snowfall. And this is the NAM 3 kilometer. So yeah, this one here is showing the rain line a lot further away from the, or a lot closer to the coast. I'm sorry, not further away, a lot closer to the coast. Let's actually do that because that's where some of the heavy snow is. So yeah, DC, Baltimore are getting over a foot of snow according to NAM 3 kilometer, which I do not think will happen. So yeah, and New York is getting less than DC, which I don't think will happen either. It's me, James Storm Spotter. May I be a mod? I'll think about that. So I'm subbing, but it's not going through. I was the 80th. Thank you for subbing to my channel, James. Really does support my channel. If you guys haven't, please make sure to sub to the channel and like the stream. Would really support my channel. Yeah, please make sure to do it. Support is needed. So, but anyways, this was according to the NAM 3KM or 3 kilometer. I think this is gonna show. This one's showing less for DC down there. Showing 14 inches for Baltimore. Same for Wilmington and Philly. Philly's seeing 6, according to this model. New York apparently is not seeing as much as Baltimore, which is interesting, according to NAM 12 kilometer. Okay, I'm the 80th. You're welcome. Thanks for supporting. Yeah. Anything for a friend, man. Thank you for saying that. That really makes me happy, actually. Although if you want to focus on chat, you can't have that many subs or else you will be looking at every yeah. Yeah, you're right. Um, I live in Wisconsin. Yeah. Yeah, you were saying something about that winter storm um, from last stream. That's why you need Nightbot. Yeah, I probably should. The Weather Channel is saying I'm getting slush. Is that true? Um, well, according to the GFS model, it says you're getting a mix. So I think that's what it means. So yeah, I could believe that, but you could also be getting accumulating snow. So I mean, if you're in New York City, I'd get your hopes up because this could be major for you guys. Even in just in this in the whole area, like any of you guys, if any of you guys live in here, well, not that far down into the coast, but just in here. I mean, lots of stuff is gonna come in your way. Huge winter storm. Or put on slow mo check. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know about that. What's your idea for the 2021 tornado season? I don't have much of a thought for that. I don't know much about that just yet. I'll come up with something soon. That's not what I wanted. But anyways, sorry, I was AFK. Can you say how much snow you're getting? About 4 to 8 inches is what I think you're getting. French, 4 to 8 inches, which is pretty good. So, if you must travel, keep an extra flashlight. Yeah, take that advice, by the way, that he just gave out. Weatherman of the North. Yeah, thank you for saying that. Very dangerous storm, though. So here's right now what we're seeing. Actually, if we can, let's take a look at the satellite imagery. I think a lot of you guys saw this whenever you clicked on this stream. But yeah, this is the satellite imagery of the winter storm that's right now impacting the Midwest. All this right here is snow. A lot of that is. So yeah, I mean that is pretty big. Big thing of cloud cover all going up in through here. But I mean all the snow activity is all in through here. So I mean it's pretty impressive. There's also winter storm warnings in through there. So here's what's right now going on in the Midwest, and as we can see, we see a lot of snow happening. Actually, why not? Let's go ahead and check the how much snow they're getting right now. Because this is right now what's happening. Not as much as what the East Coast is seeing, but So that's all according to the GFS. Or not the GFS, the European. Which I see that happening. And most of 5 inches. That is in around this area here. So yeah, I see this happening. So, snow depth. Snow depth is showing a lot more. So yeah, which I can see that happening. I mean, there's just so much snow right now all over here. And they just got hit by Flynn. And they're getting hit by, I guess, the build up to Gale. I mean, this is really the build up to Gale. So, big snow band going towards Tulsa at the moment, which that could probably bring quite a lot of snow. Big area of potentially moderate to heavy snowfall. Seeing a lot of stuff in Missouri as well. Joplin. This whole area here is a decent line of moderate to heavy snowfall. And we're seeing these small snow cells, which are producing moderate to heavy snowfall. So right now there's a lot of moderate to heavy snowfall going on. Who remembers this? Let me see what that is. 404 not found. What? Oh, I see why it's not working. Oh, you're talking... Oh, that. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was my first stream. And that's when I used that old... I was using that old radar thing that I used before. I mean, I still have it. This is it here. Which, I mean, it's not bad. Sometimes your radar can get glitchy, but let's stay on this. But, anyways, so... What radar? It's, Weather Radar Pro. I think I showed it to you once, James. You can actually get this on the Microsoft Store if you guys want it. It's $2.50. It's really cheap, but now I'm using Radar Scope, which is $30 off Microsoft Store. So Pennsylvania Department of Transportation and Pennsylvania Turnpike Commission strongly encourage motorists to head all travel restrictions and delay unnecessary travel. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, Oklahoma and Texas was his first vid. Yeah, that stream. Are you planning on doing any giveaways? I am not, and I don't know if I will do any giveaways. Um, so anyways, I'm probably gonna go back to the forecast models just so I can overview them again. Actually, let's go ahead and take a look at the Canadian model. And what this is saying, so I can know what this is saying. Also showing quite a bit of places too, up and down the coast. He should have a donation, yeah. Maybe when I hit 1,000 subscribers one day. Hopefully that'll happen. And if I just keep streaming, keep doing my thing, then maybe I'll get there. Also, guys, please listen to Weatherman of the North. I mean, he's given some pretty good stuff. Please do. Thank you for doing all that, by the way, Weatherman of the North. I really want people to be safe in all of this. I mean, this is a big storm. This is a big deal. You know, the East Coast hasn't seen anything like... well, a lot of the East Coast hasn't seen this. Hasn't seen a big, huge storm like this in a few years. Maybe since 2017, 2018, since the January blizzard. I don't know if you guys know about that, but 2017, 2018, Great Blizzard, Great American Blizzard, very big snowstorm that hit, or even winds up to Category 1 status in that thing, Category 1 hurricane status. So it produced a lot of wind, produced a lot of snow, and rain in the southern parts. Actually, I think it even produced snow down into even Georgia here. I think it did. But yeah, a lot of snow everywhere, all up and down the coast that storm produced. So yeah, he's doing good sharing information, yeah. So a lot of icy conditions. Speaking of ice, I think I should probably review that. Total accumulated freezing rain, according to GFS. Yeah, we have a lot of that, all in through here. So that's quite a lot of freezing rain. Freezing rain is a pretty big deal. Yeah, that's freezing rain, guys. You know, that's over half an inch. That can cause some serious issues. You know, there's going to be widespread power outages in this area. So please be prepared if you're in any of these areas. If you're in anywhere, in this area, I would be prepared. Actually, let's say this area. I would be prepared for this because this is a big storm. You know, even those guys who are getting just rain, There could be some pretty windy conditions. Let's go and take a look at windy here, and let's go and take a look at the next few days. And yeah, there's some windy conditions in those places that are not getting snow in Maryland and Delaware. Even those places who are getting snow are going to be seeing windy conditions. So take a look at this. So that's 50-mile-an-hour winds near D.C. In D.C., almost 50-mile-an-hour winds. Baltimore is seeing over 50-mile-an-hour winds. Delaware is seeing almost 60 gusts. So a lot of windy conditions. Pennsylvania, some of those people who are getting even over a foot could be seeing a lot of wind. So whiteout conditions possible in a lot of these areas. I mean, this is going to be a blizzard. Big storm coming. So even these guys over here, I mean, even everyone in this area here should be prepared. I mean, that's a lot of wind. So I mean, since you're in the rain area, if you're not getting snow and you're in this rain area, I would still take your precautions and be ready, because wind is a big deal for this. You know, I just thought about that too, just all the wind that could be happening in this. So power outages are possible in this whole entire area due to the gusty winds that can happen. So yes, of course, ice, freezing rain. That's going to cause a lot of power outages. All right, see ya, James. Thank you for joining into today's stream. But anyways, that's the European model for all the wind. This is the GFS, which I feel like it'll go a little more inland, because the center low is going pretty far inland. But yeah. So ice, freezing rain, that can also cause a lot of power outages. So it's going to be a mess throughout this whole entire area. There's going to be a big weather event going on throughout this whole entire area. Should probably circle all these guys in here too. So a lot is going to happen for a lot of people. So please get ready for this. It's happening tomorrow, believe it or not. Yeah, tomorrow is when it all starts to come in. So, you know, that's a pretty big thing of rain and snow all up and through there too. And then that'll go into the north New England by tomorrow morning. So, yeah, there's some snow that goes over Washington D.C. on Friday. So, guess that's kind of lucky for D.C. If you guys are not too lucky with Winter Storm Gale, you guys could be seeing some accumulating snow on Friday. So, GFS models, not saying that, but no, we're just going to keep on with the Euro model. Snow, so a lot of stuff. Snow Bow Echo, Oklahoma. Where are you seeing that? Go back to regular station. I think this is it. Or are you talking about this thing? Over Tulsa. That looks kind of interesting. That is moderate to heavy snowfall. Yeah. Yeah, right there. So... Oh, just south of Oklahoma. Oh, I don't see anything there. Oh, I see what you're talking about. I see what you're talking about. Yeah, okay. Oh, that is... I want this. So, yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, that's... Bingo, yeah. Yeah, okay. That's interesting, though, but... So, yeah. I wonder if they have... They only have ice. That's for winter weather. So, yeah, under winter weather... They'll have accumulated freezing rain. Which I can see. And it's only on the... Well, I need the plus version of this, so to see it on Euro model, which sucks, but what I can't really do much about it. I can look at the Canadian model, see what that says, and Canadian model is showing a lot of ice. You know, if this happens, there could be a lot of issues, because that is a lot of ice. Yes, it's snowing here. Nice. Well, free radar sight. Great graphics. May be way better for thunderstorms, but still good. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Pivotal weather is amazing, by the way. So, yeah, that's a lot of ice, though. There could be a lot of issues if this happens. Loads and loads of power outages. Loads and loads of power outages. If that happens, loads of it. Loads of power outages. So, I guess tomorrow is the big day for everything on the East Coast from, I guess, from North Carolina. I've been through Charlottesville, D.C, Baltimore, Philly, all the way up into Boston. Boston could be seeing it tomorrow night, tomorrow morning. So a lot of interesting stuff all throughout there could happen. So big weather event. Very big weather event. And actually, there's another thing too that I need to show you guys. And I bet you guys are kind of like confused about it. Let's take a look at SPC. And yes, believe it or not, we have severe weather risks tomorrow. Did I think I would show this today? No, I completely forgot. But yes, we have severe weather risks tomorrow. Was talking about link I posted, but pivotal weather is phenomenal. Yes, it is phenomenal. I love pivotal weather. It is the #1 thing I use. Yes, I love it. Day 2 marginal. Yeah, we have 2 areas of marginal. We have one down there and one up there. And just around that in the light green, we do have general thunderstorm risk. Believe it or not, we actually do have a general thunderstorm risk out west. General thunderstorm risk aren't really the biggest thing to worry about, as I always have said in my streams. Usually I ignore those because really there's no threats in those. There could sometimes be severe warnings in those, but at this time of year, I don't think that would happen. So tornado, we have two areas of 2%, and that's in both of the marginal risks. So yes, 2% tornado risks in those areas. 2% chance for hail in any area across the continental United States. And then always the reason why we have severe weather risks is because of wind. 5% wind risk in both of the marginal areas. So something would be pretty interesting pretty interesting stuff that's going to happen tomorrow. So it's day 2. Day 2 severe weather. But anyways, I will be going live tomorrow, yes. You can help me track this whole thing. It's going to be pretty crazy. Actually, if you want to, we can keep talking about it in the Discord server. If you want to, you can join the Life of Weather Discord server. I'd be very thankful if you did do that so we can keep talking about it. So... 1 second. So yeah. A lot of things going on there, or it's just 2 marginals, which is the lowest severe weather risk, but stuff could happen in that. So would not be surprised all too much. What is the VAD? What is VAD on radar? I'm sorry, I'm confused. Well, this was an nice stream, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna go and end it because there's not much to really discuss. So, I discussed all the models. I discussed what's happening now. We discussed of all that's gonna happen. So yeah. But anyways, so of course this is today, tomorrow. Day 1, day 2, and day 3 for all this days. So next 3 days, here's the winter storm impacts. This is what I showed. At the beginning of the stream. At the top of the chat, scroll up a bit. Okay. Let me see. I'm trying to find the link you posted. I don't see any link you posted. I feel like I'm not. Oh. Hold on 1 second. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah, I did not get that. So a VAD. VAD, VAD. Hold on. Okay, here's what I'm seeing right now. The other. Oh! Oh! Oh, this is wind. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is wind. If you were wondering what this is wind. Yeah. Echo tops. So you can see echo tops, but this is neat. But yeah, this is wind. So this is for is this Chicago? Yeah, this is Illinois. Yeah, this is Romeoville, Illinois. Not so much of the biggest winds. Go to the Green Bay. What other than winds in direction? Hold on. Okay. Go to the Green Bay radar station. Hold on. I've never used this before. I do apologize. I use Pivotal Weather a lot more, so I don't really use NextLab too much, or NextRad. The guy at the top. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is showing precipitation of. Yeah, that's all snow. Yeah, all that's snow. That's light snow, but yeah, that's snow. But anyways, yeah. Hello, Grace. Hope you're doing good. If you are, great to hear. Um, anyways, I was just gonna end it now. If you want me to look over some things again, I can. So yeah, I can. I certainly can. But yeah, so So of course, this is where all the action is happening tomorrow. All good. You can end it if you want. All right. Well, I was just gonna review it just so I can just let everyone know what's going on. What can specific differential phase tag? Wait, which one's that one? It's a good area that I can find something in. Anyway, yeah, I know what this is. I know what this one is, but I do not use it too much in my streams. I don't use it at all. So I'm not too much 100% with this one. But anyways, if you want me to review all of this again, I can for you guys. Yeah, someone will need the review. Lots of stuff to go boot. Yeah. So, Weatherman of the North, I'm not too confident with the phase, and I've never really used it, so that's something I can't say. If you know, you can explain it in chat, though. So, but anyways, yeah, I'm someone who really uses reflectivity and all the velocity stuff, plus the correlation coefficient. And that's for severe weather. But anyways, so all right, so that's interesting. Yeah, I knew it was some sort of like, well, it's a dual polarization product. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 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 That's kind of a smart product. It was, yeah, smart product though. Different. I forgot the name of it. Differential phase. Sorry. Um, yeah, differential phase. Yeah, I remembered it. So differential phase is actually a pretty smart product though. But anyways, so maybe we can use that for tomorrow, or if you would like to. So, 10 likes. That is true. Um, oh, hello, Daniel. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. It's been a while since I've seen you or talked to you. So, I hope you're doing good. Hope you've been doing good for the past few months. It's been a few months since I've talked to you, so it's been a long time, my friend. Yeah, it has. I think the last time I talked to you was back in June, July, June. I think it was June. And yeah, so it's been a while. Hope you're doing good though. Um, Big huge winter storm that's gonna hammer the East Coast. So a lot of stuff is gonna happen. Um, some of us are in this. Personally, I'm in the path of this. A lot of messy stuff for my area is gonna happen here. A lot of icy conditions. So, but anyways, so I'm gonna go and review the Weather Prediction Center winter storm risks for the East Coast tomorrow. So of course here, a lot of those in the major risk are going to be seeing high amounts of snow, over a foot of snow. So that's a lot of snow, by the way. I deleted my old Discord account, about to join the Discord. Oh yeah, I was actually gonna hit you up the other day, but I couldn't find you. I was wondering why. I thought you like changed your name, but I don't know, I couldn't. Anyways, be sure to join the Life of Weather Discord server whenever you make it. Trying to grow that server. But anyways, yeah. I remember the first stream I joined on your channel, Good Times. Yeah, I bet. And I'm still doing streams here. And I plan to do streams for a long time. Long time. So this channel isn't going anywhere for a while. I'll say that. But anyways, so yeah, major risks in the red, which those guys can be seeing up to a foot. In the extreme, there's those little areas of extreme risk, and that's a lot of snow. Any of you guys in that are probably going to be getting a ton of snow. A lot of conditions, a lot of dangerous conditions in that too. Moderate risk of winter weather. There's probably going to be a lot of snowy conditions in that too. Maybe just under a foot of snow. And then you have the minor risk, which there are going to be a lot of sloppy conditions in there. And not as much of snow accumulation, but there can be snow accumulation in that. Of course, D.C, Baltimore in that. Philly looks to be in the moderate risk, and New York City looks to be in an extreme risk. So that's big. So anyways, let's go and take a look at the Euro model. Also, don't forget the winds of coastal flooding. Yes. There can be winds and coastal flooding from this thing. And all those winds are going to cause all that coastal flooding. So be very aware. Coastal flood warnings have been issued on the coast of New Jersey and Delaware and parts of Maryland. I believe Maryland. But yeah, this whole area here is in all of that. Gusts to 60 miles an hour along the New Jersey shoreline. That is a lot of wind. That is up to severe thunderstorm winds. So that's a lot of wind. Severe thunderstorms can produce a lot of wind. So, yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the European model for the last time and the GFS, and then I'll call this stream over for the night, and then I'll probably I might stream tomorrow. But yeah. So total accumulated snowfall, as we're seeing here. Let's go to our this hour here. So of course we're seeing not too much snow in DC. 3 inches of snow in DC, which isn't the worst, but not as much as what Baltimore could be getting, which is 4.8 inches. But all these guys up here, New York City, Trenton, Philadelphia, and Wilmington can be seeing over 7 inches of snow, even up to 8 inches, which is a lot. New York City could be seeing over a foot, which is a lot of snow. I think we all know that. I know, right? And this time, it'll last hours upon hours. That is so true. It is going to last for a while. So just all that wind lasting for hours, plus all the snow coming down. That's going to cause a lot of conditions. So please be very aware of this. Very aware of this, because very big storm is coming. Yeah. But anyways, so this is what the European model is saying. GFS model, here's what the GFS model is saying. Less snow for DC. And it looks like New York could be seeing more snow according to this model. 15 inches, which is over a foot. Trenton is seeing over a foot. Just over a foot, almost 13 inches. Philly's seeing 16 inches, which is a lot of snow. And then DC, Baltimore seeing almost 4 inches, just above 3 inches. And then, unfortunately for DC, is not seeing an inch from this, according to the GFS model. So that's what the GFS model has to say for this, and yeah, there's a lot going on our way. So, but anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here, because I've been discussing about this for quite a while, 80 minutes. So I'm just gonna say something else as well. Hecka respect. I'm sorry, I probably shouldn't say that, but I respect your work. I think my man just thought I should stay here. Sorry. Yeah, thank you very much for the kind words, Daniel. I really appreciate it. I try really hard to, do all this. The goal for this channel is to get it up there, and it's to help everybody. I'm trying to help everyone with, what's happening with weather. Because, of course, weather sometimes doesn't play, and especially at these points, it doesn't play. When you see over a foot of snow, and if you see ice storms, I mean, that can be pretty bad. So, plus high winds that can last for hours, that can be really bad. So this is a pretty big storm, but the real goal is to really help everyone out there, and it's to really help everyone out there get information they need about everything. That's all that's what I've been doing this stream. It's just information everyone needs. So But anyways, yes, thank you very much for subbing to the channel, Daniel. I really appreciate it. I really love the words. But yeah, night, Grace. Thank you for joining in today's stream. But yeah, thank you for supporting the stream. I really do appreciate it. But anyways, I will go ahead and end the stream here. If you guys haven't, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the stream, turn on those post notifications so you guys can get notified for the latest streams. Also, be sure to join the Life of Weather Discord server. We're trying to grow that server up, so I would really thank you all. We like to talk about quite a lot there about weather, so please make sure to join. I'd be very appreciated. Please do it all. It would really help support my channel. But anyways, this does mark the end of my stream. I do thank everyone for joining, and yeah, I will see you all maybe tomorrow, because the storm is hitting tomorrow. So yeah, I will see you all very soon. Stay safe, everyone, and have a nice night.